see you hard.
Who wants to see something cool?
I do.
Okay, we're gonna try out Z's sewing machine. Okay. Making sure everything's functioning and oiled properly. What I'm doing right now is I'm about to like sew, and this is a trick that sewers use to, you probably know about this, to ensure that when you wear something, it don't look like you sewed it. It just looks together. So we call it right sides together. So what you're doing is you're putting the side of the fabric, that's the right side that you want people to see, onto the other part of the fabric, the right side together, so the outer sides are on the outside. Then when you sew it, hopefully this works, so I'm gonna look crazy.
Right that bitch up. Showing you how to use that.
So whenever I sew, I'm pushing the fabric through with my hand, and I'm holding it in place, because if you don't, it's gonna go crazy like driving. You have to like hold it like a wheel, because it'll, yeah. And I fucked up my whole project by not holding it down. So what I'm hoping for is that when I take this out, the other side looks nice and stitched like this side. Okay. And then also the sewing machine has these little lines right here to keep you can guide it like that to make sure your stitch is straight. And you guys see how pretty that looks? That's what I want it to look like on the other side. We're gonna be blessed by Jesus. And what I'm about to do is called a back stitch. What I do is I take a part of the machine. Where is it on here? Oh. Hold on. Okay, she got a button. Mine is a lever. Fista used the reverse button to stitch backwards, and what it does is it creates a knot in the fabric so that it doesn't come apart and the stitch doesn't undo. I didn't start with it, but I was supposed to start with it actually.
It's called a back knot.
A back stitch. So I just hold the button and it goes backwards. Oh my god, that's so cool. And I let go and it goes forward again.
So it moves by itself. You're just holding it.
The button. Once I push the button, it reverses. It's literally like a car, y'all.
That's cool. Here making some real quick.
So this is what I'm about to do. I lift this lever that was holding it in place. I'm adjusting the needle so it's not in the fabric, because that's how you break a needle if you pull it out like that. And I'm pulling it out. Let's see how the back looks. The back doesn't look bad. Hold on, y'all. This is just a little extra thread, and what happened is that you see how this thread is coming out? Yeah. I had that while I started stitching, so that it just got caught. So actually the back looks really good.
Okay.
Yay! So we did it, and then this is the trick. When I flip it over, hopefully you can't see my stitch.
Yeah.
This is right sides together, guys.
You can be the tricks.
Cool. So we're gonna do something like this with the pockets. I don't want to be too complex on you guys, but your sewing machine is working real good, girl.
Well, you set it up.
It's just it won't do. You just gotta thread it. Okay.
Well, you're the only person that's used it.
So we're gonna start with cutting and all. Okay, what I just showed you guys is literally all you need to know about sewing on a machine, because everything else is in the cutting and the patterning and if you get a really good cut, you get a really good product. So literally that's most of the work is cutting it and getting it all planned out and sampled out and measured it right. And then sewing together is literally just that. You're just doing that on different sections. Okay, what I need to do is hand this out. It's not a lot of us, so I'm glad I didn't make this many. Who's making a pocket?
I want to make a pocket.
Small pocket or big pocket? Go.
Small pocket.
Okay. Small pocket or big pocket?
Big pocket.
Yeah.
Wait, would a big pocket be like?
You might as well make one.
I'm not even gonna make a change.
Wait, not
you gotta go
big.
big. The most change.
The bigger the pocket, the longer it's gonna take.
I want a bigger pocket.
Loki, I want a. Okay, nah, I want a big pocket. Small
I
pocket.
don't want
You want a small pocket too?
Oh,
I can be small if you need
If you
somebody.
make the pocket big enough, it's gonna be like a purse.
Yes, that's what I want. Oh no, I don't want a pocket that big.
Okay.
I want a little over the shoulder pocket.
I thought we were making like pockets to go in pants.
No.
Yeah, but it could be a big pocket if you want to
Would this
slap
be like
it
a
on the
small
side of your
pocket?
pant leg.
Okay.
You guys,
Yeah, this will be like a small pocket, huh?
you're not getting that.
Okay, I know, but this will be like a small pocket.
Sure, but it's gonna be a little bigger than that.
Okay, that's fine.
It's gonna be a back pocket, you guys. Everybody knows what a back pocket is. On a jean, back pocket on a jean. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna show you mine, but we all know what it looks like. It's just what I was learning is pretty much industrial level sewing, and I took some things and left some other things. But I like cutting like this though, because it feels more structured. These are my prized scissors that I'm gonna let everybody use. They're heavy and they're scary and they're sharp as fuck. So please keep them away from your fingertips. Okay. We don't got no music. Middle too, if you want to. Okay. How is yours coming along? And so,
Okay.
from here, how long do you want your flat to be? You want it to go all the way up to this corner and be straight?
Oh, like a
Yeah, we're gonna keep it.
We're gonna keep it like
Until I finish putting this on my thing, and then I'll come do it.
Oh, here, start putting
But they
it on.
already started.
So you stick it through
Where's
this
it gonna
hole
take
right
pictures?
here.
Right outside our door.
Stick
When the
it.
sun is setting, that's
And
the best
then
time because the
You
lighting
put it
is
on
perfect.
this thing and you push it down and then
So
you
that-
push
that-
it over here.
3:30
And
to
that
5:30.
turns the function
With that
onto the
attitude, you
machine
gonna be
for
alright, my
the
nigga.
bobbin. Then you
Just
have
get up
to-
and go, you feel me? Don't let nothing stop you.
In order
Stop
to
your
thread
thing,
it,
don't
you're
even know
gonna
the thing. Just-
stick it onto the spoolie and put this on the stopper so it don't slide off. And then you kind of just loop this on here,
Was that the camera that made the noise?
and then you. I have too much dirt right now, but like. I just made a knot.
So,
This might be the core
So you
squad.
look at
We gonna
like
get some
this.
shit popping. We gonna make money
Okay.
together. We gonna some songs.
And then usually I have all this thread and I don't like to waste it. I just want to hold it so I can still wind it up. And at that point, since I have the bobbin pushed here, it just came out, but it's okay. When this is yellow, that's how you know it's on bobbin winding setting. And I'm gonna push it back and it's about to turn red. So it has to be yellow so you can know. I just accidentally pulled it out, so I'm about to put it back in. And this is the tedious art of sewing. We have only been here for almost 3 hours. So this usually, like making anything usually takes at least 5 hours, guys.
Really?
I'm not even exaggerating. Cutting, patterning, planning, threading, sewing, it's so much work. And the hours go by so quick. So I promise that if you're sewing for 3 hours and you feel like you didn't make no progress, you're just like everybody else. This is how it feels. And then you just step on the pedal. Make sure
I'm
everything is
thinking
pushed
about,
in
like-
place. So when you step on the pedal, it's gonna wind up.
oh.
I just hold the thread so it goes
that's tight.
on there, and then once it gets to the point where it's like stopped, I don't have to hold it anymore. It'll do it on its own. But everything needs to be in place. I think this got. There we go.
Whoever
This
built
has-
this was on crack, nigga.
This has to be in the tension threshold. It got stuck underneath, that's why I think
This
it
nigga
stopped
is
just
on.
now. But,
That nigga had a
everything
light
has
at the
to be
bottom.
precise,
Yes.
with threading.
Whoa.
If it's not, the machine is not gonna work properly, and that's the most frustrating part about sewing.
Bruh. A genius made this, bro.
It just started winding
That's
up here. That's
crazy.
not what I wanted. I have to undo it. So there's a lot of tedious work that comes into threading, and that's why I hate threading my machine.
This motherfucker go online. He got a screen, huh?
So then you just hold the pedal until it's done, and when it's done, it's literally gonna stop.
That's
Oh,
hard.
and it fills that thing up?
I like your
It's filling
friend.
up the bobbin, yeah. So this is
Filling
called
up
the
the
bobbin.
bobbin.
The bobbin goes inside the bobbin case. The bobbin case is what makes the understitch of everything. You need a top stitch and an understitch on every stitch.
Is there
If you
another
don't-
thing
Do
up there?
bobbins already come made?
Yeah, people.
Like,
She has a bunch of pre-made bobbins,
okay.
but I couldn't get. They be knotting it, and I couldn't get the knot out.
So you put a bobbin down there, and then what do you put up top? You said it has to have a
I'll
top
show
thread
you.
as well? Okay.
So see how it just stops?
So that's a
makes
bobbin
sense.
maker, basically. No, it's already a bobbin, but
You
Adding
buy
thread.
these.
Yeah.
This is the bobbin, this plastic thing, and it never has thread on it when you buy it empty. But you can get pre-winded bobbins.
Bob and weave.
And then I like to use this little skinny one to cut the thread right here because it's skinny and the big scissors always get in the way. Cut the thread. So now you have the bobbin, and it's usually supposed to wind properly. I don't know if this is counter or clockwise. I don't be knowing. But you stick it in, and it literally tells you right here on mine. Some machines don't have this, but I kept all the stickers on because I need it. How to put it. So you literally, I have the thread going this way. I'm pulling it, and I'm and I'm pulling it back to pretty much what I wanted to do is go into this groove right here. So, like I said, sewing is very tedious. I'm gonna keep pulling it until it goes into the groove, you know. And
this thing.
yeah, there we go.
Oh.
So once it goes into the groove, I'm lining it up and I'm pulling it, and it cuts it off for me. Everything is set up right now in the bobbin. Now I take this cover. You need the cover or you can't sew. So don't lose the cover if you're ever winding your bobbin. So now we're gonna wind the thread. And it stays in this same threshold. This is number 1. Number 2.
Oh, this is the top. Okay.
It tells me everything. Number 3, well, this is number 3 for the bobbin. But you actually skip this.
Go to 4.
Well, you actually just put it like that. And then you go to 4. So this attention, it's like keeps the thread properly. In 4, you need to hook it into this. You guys see that hook?
Yeah.
You have to hook it into that. And you have to make sure it's hooked on that, because if it's not, you're skipping a step and it's not going to work. So you have to just double check and pull it, see that it's clearly hooked on it. And to make sure you can see this lever down here. You can't see it, but this lever is lifting.
Yeah. Okay.
You see it? Moving? You probably don't see it. Come on this side.
Barely.
It's a lever right here. Lifting.
Okay.
Wiggling. That's how you know that the thread is on there. Okay.
Result, the finished product.
Oh, you want to see mine?
Yeah.
Oh, here he is. Okay, what is it that you made at this first sewing workshop?
This is a little bag.
Period.
So like a
Little bag.
Nice.
Yeah, you can flip it open. I got the scraps inside.
You should make a pocket next time and put it inside the bag.
yeah.
You can put
That'll be tight.
Oh, on the inside. Oh, it's dark over there.
Oh,